Welcome to Talking Sci-Fi.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of This is Talking Sci-Fi. We don't talk about what's all hot and buzzy, but we talk about some really cool and fuzzy stuff, don't we?
That's right.
Just Randee here with me. I'm Sci-Fi Sean. We really appreciate you tuning in and listening and watching or whatever. So, no, that is not my Donald Trump stormtrooper.
Oh, it isn't?
No, that's a tribble on top of a stormtrooper, but I thought it was kind of funny.
Oh, I thought that was it.
It didn't. No, it kind of emulates that, and that was my own little lifting of that part. So today we're going to talk about something that I am a huge fan of, and is all the buzz on the internet world right now. It's the trailer to Godzilla vs. King Kong. Have you seen it yet?
Absolutely, and I am stoked.
I have watched it hundreds of times. It's great. I'm excited about it. And you'll think this is crazy, I am a fan of this new Godzilla franchise.
Yeah.
Even though the first movie was kind of a stinker, Godzilla King of the Monsters really grabbed my attention.
Right.
And now we have a remake of an original Godzilla movie, because this is a remake.
Right.
In the United States version of it. So let's get started with the original. The original Godzilla vs. King Kong was filmed back in the late 60s, early 70s. Campy. You can tell it's a guy in a suit. It's fun. King Kong looks nothing like we think King Kong looks like. Have you ever watched it?
I've seen bits and pieces
of it. I loved it.
Of course you would.
I like that old campy stuff, and that's fun for me. But it looks like, from what the trailer, and we're talking a 30-second
clip, right?
Yep. Looks like they're following true to what they did in that original movie.
Right.
Did you know that there were two versions of the original
I did
film?
not.
Yes. There was the Japanese release had King Kong, Godzilla as the victor in the fight.
Of course, it's their
correct.
It's their monster. Right?
So in the American version, it's a tie.
Oh, they don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Correct.
Yeah.
But still, Japan, Toho did these two versions. So, yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh, okay. Absolutely,
okay.
yes. Because Godzilla is a Toho monster.
Well, I got a feeling at the end of this, you're probably going to be upset because you love Godzilla.
Yeah.
But you don't. I mean, yeah, you love Godzilla.
Right.
And I just got a feeling that
they're not going to kill Godzilla.
No. But I don't think he's going to win.
I think this is what my theory is, and part of the trailer shows you this. It shows King Kong still on Skull Island, fighting those flying lizard snake guys, and he's fighting. You see him.
Yep.
Then when King Kong is in America, whatever city he's in, I swear Rodan swoops down on him in a scene. Did you see that? Of the big bird?
Yep. I can kind of.
So that's got me very intrigued about that as well.
Do you know what scares me about it?
Excuse me. No, what?
Is that they spend 2 hours and 15 minutes trying to catch him on Skull Island to have this one big fight that lasts 15 minutes.
You think that's what's going to happen?
Yep.
I think they'll switch back and forth.
Well, I know they'll switch back and forth, but I just got a feeling that there's not going to be a fight between the two 30 minutes in, because it's going to take hours for them to get him strapped up and on a boat like that showing.
Well, if you are a fan of the original Godzilla movies like I am, that's how those Godzilla movies work. It's all dialogue and, here's Godzilla. Oh, here's kind of a, I don't want to call them love stories, because Japanese love stories are really strange, but I'm not hating on Japanese, but and then you have all the big fight at the very end, Now, I've been watching some of the newer Godzilla movies, not these newest ones that have come out, but the Toho Japanese versions. Laura and I watched one yesterday where they bring back Mecha Godzilla, and there's monster fighting through the entire deal. Have you heard this rumor and this buzz? You remember Robert Robinson, the Bigfoot hunter we have on the show? He's going to be back on the show soon. He is a big Godzilla fan, and he was talking to me. We were talking about the trailer the other day, and he says that there's a part in the trailer that you could freeze frame it, and you could see that Godzilla is Mecha Godzilla, the robot Godzilla. Did you know that?
What?
Yes.
Oh my God! I'll be home hitting
you
pause.
Find it. It's one of their
I'll send it to
scenes.
you.
I got the link. He sent it to me.
Did he?
I haven't watched it yet because, that's one of those internet rumor things you hear.
Yeah.
But that would be really great. But I tell you what got me about this trailer with Godzilla and King Kong is, first of all, it touched my heart because they have got King Kong strapped to an aircraft carrier, which they're bringing him back from Skull Island.
Right.
For reasons we don't know yet. We don't know if they're bringing him back to specifically fight Godzilla, or it's the whole, hey, it's the ninth wonder of the world, like in the original King Kong.
Right.
But he's strapped down with chains and stuff, and he's dragging his little fingers in the water, and he's got the little sad puppy dog face.
And then a cat carrier.
And they're trying to make you empathetic to him.
Right.
Because Godzilla is obviously the bad guy in this one, because Godzilla jumps up, gets on that damn aircraft carrier like a freaking surfboard, and is wailing on King Kong when he's tied down, which Godzilla shouldn't be bitch slapping King Kong. So that tells me right there they're going to be making Godzilla the baddie.
That's just like the Japanese hitting us at Pearl Harbor.
Correct. And that's why they invented Godzilla. You know that, right?
And then we're going to release Hiroshima,
which is King Kong.
That's right, motherfuckers.
How does a gorilla with no powers fight a radioactive lizard that breathes fire?
It doesn't matter. He's American.
Is that what it is?
That's right.
So you're saying this is America versus...
That's fuck yeah.
Oh, my God. I got to watch that movie. Team America. It's great. And you're right. But see, again, and you know how I'm about political crap in my movies. I hope they ain't making this a political thing, because if they slap a Donald Trump wig on Godzilla and... King Kong starts getting dementia, forgetting stuff in the middle of it, I'm gonna get really upset. So I don't want to see real life in my movies. I want to see two giant titans beating the crap out of each other.
Right.
There's one scene where King Kong's jumping and he has part of a building or a tower in his hand. He's supposed to come down on Godzilla. Godzilla shoots it with his radioactive laser breath.
Yeah.
It's just so much. And that's why they call them teasers, because here we are, all the internet array about specifically trying to figure out a movie from a 30-second video. And you can't do it. You can't do it because I've always had
They'll trick you.
I've had these theories about movies. Suicide Squad is one of them. When they did the teaser trailer for that, they showed you almost the entire movie in the teaser trailer.
Right. And
that tells me that the movie's shit.
Right.
Because they're trying to this, that, and the other. I've seen tons of trailers do that. Like, God damn, they just showed us the whole movie in a 60-second trailer.
Yeah.
But then you get this King Kong versus Godzilla trailer, and it leaves a lot of things guessing and a lot of things up in the air,
Yep.
So, if you're not a Godzilla fan, that's cool. It's not for everybody. I enjoy the crap out of it. I love dinosaurs and giant monsters.
And I love King Kong.
And Randee, when's the last time you watched the original King Kong? Because that's not up your alley.
It is not.
So why do you love King Kong?
I just do.
A true King Kong person would love... Did you watch the Jack Black King Kong?
Loved it.
They did a really good job. The cinematography was great, but it was all CGI. It wasn't that stop-motion animation.
Right.
The original black and white King Kong, which Ray Harryhausen had his starts from, with the stop-motion animation.
Absolutely.
I love that, too. I liked them all,
Yeah.
And have you ever watched The Son of Kong?
No.
Mighty Joe Young?
Oh, yes, I have seen that.
That's sad.
Yep.
And Son of Kong's sad, too. And Mighty
I
Joe
haven't
Young,
seen that.
Mighty Joe Young. And there's one more, and I can't think of the name of it, about another giant monkey, because the monkey movies were all rage at the time.
Right.
I have a DVD pack of giant monkey movies. King Kong, original, the Jack Black, Mighty Joe Young, Son of Kong.
Oh, really?
So they all bundled those together.
Cool,
so,
awesome.
So, looks like you and I are going to be split on this movie.
Yep.
You're
I
rooting
can't
for
wait.
You're rooting for the monkey.
America.
I'm rooting for the lizard.
Rooting for America.
Godzilla's all right. He saved America in the last movie from King Ghidorah.
Is that the one with Matthew Broderick in it? That was great.
No. That was about an iguana that just happened to eat some radioactive material. He didn't even have a breath weapon in that movie. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It was just an eating. His secret weapon was he laid a bunch of eggs and made a bunch of babies.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't even count Matthew Broderick's Godzilla movie. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
But he does show up in one of the Toho movies. It was the Godzilla Final Wars.
Yeah.
He's one of the lizards monsters they bring down from the spaceship to fight Godzilla. So But this Mechagodzilla thing I was telling you about has got me intrigued. So it's really cool. And I'm going to rate the trailer a 9.
Oh, right, really?
Yep.
Whoa!
Because it excited me.
Yes,
I've watched
I'm excited.
dozens of times.
That punch.
When he comes up on that aircraft carrier and
my
punches
God.
King Kong.
Well, no, I'm talking about Kong.
Oh, Kong punching Godzilla.
Oh, my God. I'm so excited.
That lizard's going to tear that monkey to pieces, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But what if
What if?
theory that Mechagodzilla makes an appearance, and I'm telling you, I'm going to send you the link. It looks like it could be. Because if Mechagodzilla shows up, it's going to change the whole parameters of this. If Rodan shows up, like I told you, it looks like his shadow's in there.
Yeah.
And you forget the end of Godzilla King of the Monsters, the guy finds King Ghidorah's head washed up on the ocean.
Yes.
And we know that thing regenerates because it's not from Earth. It's an alien species.
Yep.
So we have the potential of having multiple fights. Now, this is what I think is going to happen in the fight.
All right.
When Godzilla and King Kong are fighting, okay, they're not going to finish the fight because something else shows up.
And that ends.
And they have to team up to fight the creature.
Oh, God.
I mean, think about it.
You're right. That's exactly what's going to happen.
I mean, if it's Mechagodzilla, which original Mechagodzilla was made by aliens.
Yeah.
If it's King Ghidorah or Rodan, you know, because Rodan's a badass monster too. You know, it's all fire and brimstone and such. So I don't think we're gonna have some good fight scenes, and they're gonna be beating the crap out of each other. But I think something's gonna happen where they have to stop and they say, well, we're gonna have to team up and beat the crap out of this other thing. So because it's all about who is the dominant titan is what basically, and of course Godzilla's he's the king of the monsters. Mothra is the queen of the monsters.
Yeah.
So King Kong's going to be the court jester. Hey, look at me, I'm a monkey. I know what King Kong's final move is going to be.
What's that?
He's going to shit in his hand and throw it at Godzilla.
Oh, my God. That would
Right
be
in the
fantastic.
face. Yeah, Godzilla's going to have shit all over his face. And it's going to piss him off because, you know, nobody likes to have shit on their face. So that's what I think the final move is going to be.
I
what about
like
you? What's your theory?
I don't have a theory other than I don't have a theory. Okay. I just want King Kong to whoop some ass.
You have brute force matched against brute force that breathes
that has
fire.
Powers. Right.
So
it's like Batman versus Superman. There's no way Batman can beat Superman.
But he has.
Which is bullcrap in my book. And there's no way
King Kong. It's called kryptonite.
Oh my God!
He had kryptonite.
Superman can fly 3 miles down the road where the kryptonite don't bother him, and then shoot him with his red lasers.
That's total bullcrap. But you know, I'm a Batman fan.
He can spin the wall backwards and kill Batman while he's in the well.
It's a shame he hasn't done that like in the original movies, isn't it? Anyway, it's going to be a very entertaining movie whatsoever. I will probably break my vow of not going anywhere to go to the theater to see that if they're allowing movies to be shown in theaters.
North Lakeland has recliners and they're spaced out.
Are they still open to the public, though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I saw that the Silver Moon Drive-In, which is our drive-in we have in Polk County, they were showing the Wonder Woman 1984, and they showed the new movie about the monster hunters with what's her name from Fifth Element, Lilu.
Yeah.
That looks really good, too.
Yeah, it does.
But all the rage this year are going to be two things, and I'm going to predict it. You're going to watch this episode, you're going to play it back, and I want you to play it again. This year's movie themes are going to be giant monsters of some kind and Star Wars, with the thrown in of some lame Avengers crap like WandaVision. Have you seen that yet? We got to do a podcast on that dumpster fire. Anyway,
it's going to get better, Sean.
Just give it time.
Because you know me, I don't like slow.
I know you.
And I hate them, but I got a feeling it's going to get better.
I agree. All right, Godzilla, King Kong in a theater near us in March or May, April.
I don't know.
Soon.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch it. We'll do another follow-up podcast on it. So this has been us talking about a big monkey and a giant lizard beating the crap out of each other. Godzilla versus King Kong, the trailer episode. We'll see you next time on This Is Talking Sci-Fi with Sci-Fi Sean and
Just Randee.
Or Godzilla,
King Kong.
Peace.
Welcome to Talking Sci-Fi. And your host and starring Sci-Fi Sean and Just Randee.